Wednesday show. Wednesday show. I'm running a little late today. I'm tweeting this out right now too. We are our bracket to figure out the best Disney animal. I don't even think anyone's out there yet, so this is fine. Best Disney animal right now over on the From Screen to Theme Facebook page or my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, there we go. We got people coming in now. There we go. Messages sent on Twitter/Facebook. How's everyone doing? You guys doing good? Hopefully everyone's doing good. Oh yeah. All right. I'd like to point out right off the bat that hey. How you doing, Erica? I would like to point out that I did get my booster shot yesterday, and I'm still not 100%. I'm like kind of like so today while we're going, I'm like I seem kind of blah. I apologize. I am kind of blah. I've been out of it most of the day, but not all the day. So we will hopefully not fall asleep during the show. And if we do, I guess that's what you guys are doing. That's what we'll be doing is you guys can watch me sleep while we do. Hola. You just got your first one last week. Yeah, the booster shot was yesterday. I took it yesterday at 4:00, and then last night I slept like crazy. Like it really knocked me out. And then today I've not been 100%. I'm still kicking it. I'm still strong. But if tonight while we're going through, if all of a sudden I start to doze off, it's just I don't know. My neighbors watch the show, so sometimes. So just send them a message and tell them to come up here and poke me, and I'll wake back up. Although ironically, even though I've been neighbors with these guys, I've known them for like I don't know how long they've been living down there. I know I've been living here for longer, but they've never seen my condo because the one guy is a huge neat freak, or the husband's a neat freak, and I am not. So I do not want to kill him on that. Okay, so let's get this party started. We're going to start the 649th episode of the Wednesday show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 649th episode of the Wednesday show. Today is January 26, 2022, and I'm your host, as always, Brent Dodge. Hello. Today we're going to be going through and continuing our bracket, trying to figure out who the best Disney animal of all time is. But of course, before we get to that, let's talk about our news for the week. First bit of news, I think this coming up Saturday, we might not be doing a Saturday in the Park. It is all kind of up in the air. I've got family coming in, family that I only get to see about once a year. So I am taking off of everything. We're not going to be having YouTube videos starting Saturday. We'll have one on Friday, but starting on Saturday, we will not be having any YouTube videos. So if I apologize, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll have 5 days without YouTube videos, and then we'll continue next Thursday for YouTube videos as well. In addition to that, we might not be doing a Saturday in the Park, mainly due to the fact that I'm going to be with my niece and nephew, and I just want to spend as much time with them as possible. And also, my brother is not a big social media person, and he kind of gets creeped out by it. So we'll still be posting our daily pictures over on my Instagram page, but besides that, we will not be having our daily videos. So I apologize in advance. I hope you guys still stick around for those 5 days. It's going to be a 5-day break from those videos, but hopefully you guys come back after 5 days. Hopefully. Also, as always, tonight's show is sponsored by It's All About the Mouse Travel. Make sure you stop by it'sallaboutthemousetravel.com for all of your Disney travel needs. All of their services are absolutely positively 100% free. So make sure you book with them for your next Disney vacation. Oh, wait. If you guys have... Oh, I just saw here. Still going to be, yes. So we'll still be doing the daily photos on Instagram. We just will not be doing the daily videos. So daily pictures, yes. Daily videos, no. And I do apologize in advance, but we will still have a video tomorrow. We will also still have a video on Friday. And then that will bring us to 114 consecutive days of posting a video. So in addition to all that, I kind of need a break too. I absolutely love doing the videos every day, but I also kind of feel like I do need a break because, yeah. Also, if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe because we're trying to grow this thing. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So keep spreading the word. If you know anyone who is not subscribed yet, make sure you go get them to subscribe. We're getting closer and closer. Well, every day we're getting like 2 or 3 people, and sometimes 5, 6. And our record right now, I think, is 27 in a day. So keep spreading the word. Keep sharing with people. Make sure you're giving them likes and comments to every single video as well. All right, let's get this party started. If you guys have not been joining us over the last few months, we have been doing a bracket like we've always done brackets. This is going to be determining who the best Disney animal of all time is. So we started off with 64 different characters that were all Disney animals, not classic characters like Mickey and Minnie, who are mice, or Pluto, who's a dog, but these are any other characters that have been going around and are found actually in different Disney movies. So throughout the time, we've had characters like Bernard from The Rescuers be beat by Perry the Platypus. Perry the Platypus was eventually beat by Simba. We've had Thumper, Cheshire Cat, Pumba, Bambi. We have so many different characters that we've gone through. But tonight, we're going to be probably wrapping up the competition tonight. If we do not wrap it up now, we will probably be wrapping it up sometime in the near future. So let's get this party started. We're going to do our usual thing where I'm going to go through, I'm going to explain who the characters are. And after we explain who the characters are, you guys are going to have about 30 seconds to a minute to throw your votes into the comments below as we figure out who is moving on to our next round. Our first one, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. Pumba of Pumba and Timon, who first made his debut back in 1994 during The Lion King. Pumba is the warthog. Why? When I was a young warthog. When he was a young warthog. Very nice. Pumba is the sidekick of Simba along with his buddy Timon. And Pumba is very loyal. And even though he smells, he is still, a lovely, lovely human being / pig. Going up against Pumba in our very first matchup of tonight is a character whose name is Octavius, but he actually goes by the name Gus. Gus Gus. Gus first appears in the 1950 film Cinderella and is the lovable chubby mouse that we can find throughout the entire film. At the start of the film, Gus actually is not part of the main mouse corps, and he is found, he is lost, and Jacques, along with Cinderella, help save the day. And along the way, Gus fights off Lucifer, and he fights off Stairs to help rescue Cinderella in the long run, which is going to bring us to our very first vote of the night. You guys have about 30 seconds to 1 minute to throw your votes into the comments below. Who do you want to move on to the next round? Pumba from The Lion King or Gus from Cinderella? Your voting starts right now. Okay. That's 1 for Gus. That's 2 for Gus. That's 3 for Gus. Right now it is a 3-0 vote with Gus in the lead. We got 1 vote for Pumba. 2 votes for Pumba. Some people are voting multiple times. I'm watching you guys. So, Gus Gus We have a vote for Pumba there. You guys have about 10 seconds left to throw your votes into the comments below. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, every vote does count. So make sure you throw them in there. We're going to end our vote in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go through and tally them up here. Maybe. Okay, we've got 1 for Gus Gus, 2 for Gus Gus, 2-1 with Gus Gus in the lead, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3. We have a 4-4 vote right now. 4-5, Pumba pulling into the lead. And hey, Pumba wins. Who would have guessed? I did not think so. I thought it was going to be, without a doubt, we were going to see Gus Gus moving on, mainly just through the fact that Gus Gus got all the early votes. But it doesn't matter if you get the early votes. It matters that you get all the votes. Pumba is moving on to our next round. I don't even know which round we're in. Is this to get into the final 8? I want to say this might be to get into the final 8. All right, moving on to our next vote here. Maybe we should do that right now here too while we're going through. Pumbaa's moving on to the next round. Okay. So going up in our next round is, where'd it go? It just disappeared. We have a dog against a crab. Let's start off with crab because obviously there's not many crabs in Disney history, and it just seems obvious that our crab friend would be Sebastian. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. Sebastian kind of has a crazy, weird story arc that we've talked about in the past before, but not many characters actually go through this story arc. Sebastian starts off as a guide, or he's like the advisor of King Triton. He is appointed to pretty much spy on King Triton's daughter, Ariel, and then along the way, Sebastian wants to help Ariel out in the long run. It's kind of weird because it's like against her, kind of with her, for her, trying to help her. And eventually, maybe he just wants to have it so there's more room in the kingdom below. And so he wants to get Ariel out of the caves or out of the sea. And so Sebastian is our first character, and he's going to go up against a character who doesn't have a whole lot of screen time, despite the fact that originally they were supposed to be in the movie from start to finish. That's right, of course, we're talking about Nana. Nana, who appears in the 1953 classic Peter Pan. Nana is the maid for the darling children, Wendy, John, and Michael. Now, when Nana first appears on the screen, she, of course, is helping out the kids. But originally, she actually was supposed to go to Neverland with the darling children and, of course, Peter Pan. Even though Nana does fly, we never actually see her in Neverland, which is going to bring us to our next vote of the night. Who would you like to see move on to the next round, Nana or Sebastian? You guys have about 30 seconds to throw your votes in right now. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Hey, Matt. Bum, da, 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 bum, 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 bum. We have 1 vote for Nana, 2 votes for Nana, 3 votes for Nana. We have a vote for Sebastian there. We have a vote for Nana. We have a vote for Sebastian. I thought this was going to go the other way. I thought for sure this was going to be a Sebastian runaway. But right now it's a lot more. Okay, let's start counting here. We have 1-1 vote, 2-1 with Nana in the lead, 3-1 with Nana still in the lead, 4-1 with Nana still in the lead, 4-2 Nana, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5. You guys have about 10 seconds left to throw any last votes in there. It right now is a Nana victory if no one else votes for Sebastian in the next few seconds. Otherwise, I will be the deciding factor if we end in a vote or in a tie. And you guys have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nana is moving on. I was going to go vote for Nana because I didn't think she was going to get any against Sebastian. I'm surprised that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so Nana is moving on to our next round. Let's move her down to the bottom of our poll here because later on she will be going against one of our other wonderful characters. Okay, moving on to our next round here. if I can find it. This is okay. Moving on to our next round. We have an animal who is not named after the animal that they are. Oh, against yet another dog. We have so many dogs in this poll. So let's get to it. Starting off with the animal who is named after an animal that is not the animal that he is. Of course, we're talking about Rhino the hamster from the movie Bolt. Rhino is the twin brother. We could be twins. I remember when he does that against the thing. Rhino is the hamster found in Bolt. He is a TV addict, and the entire movie, all he does is watch TV, and he truly believes that Bolt is truly an actual superhero dog. Along the way, he starts to realize that maybe there's a little bit more to his life than what he originally had planned, but along the way, he does help Bolt get across the country back to Penny. Going up against Rhino is another dog, but not Bolt. This one is one of 101. That's right, we are talking about Pongo. Pongo is the dog who most of you guys hated me last week because I voted him. I was the tiebreaker when it was him against Tramp. But Pongo is the father dog in 101 Dalmatians. He meets Perdita at the start of the film, and then eventually, along with Perdita and along with several other characters, helps find his 15 puppies, along with a whole lot of more, 84 other puppies. The 101 of them all eventually come back home to happiness. So that is going to bring us to our next vote. Who would you like to see moved on to the next round? Rhino or Pongo? Throw your votes into the comments below, starting right now. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Okay, we got our votes coming in here. I can't even. You guys are putting the votes in quickly. All right, we have 1 for Pongo, 2 for Pongo, 3 for Pongo, 4 for Pongo, 5 for Pongo. Oh, man. 6 for Pongo. Tough one, but Pongo. 7 for Pongo. 1 vote for Rhino. Rhino is not going to get shut out here. Pluto is not in the vote right now. Pongo. DG wants to vote for Pongo too. I don't think that's how this works. Pongo. We're going to give you like 10 more seconds just in case some of the huge Rhino fan base comes through. But I am 99.999999999% positive that Pongo will be moving on to our next round here in 3, 2, 1. Pongo. Good boy. Okay. Moving on to our next matchup here. If we can find it, where'd it go? All right, moving on to recount. That's 1 for Martin, 2 for Martin. That's a Simpsons reference. All right, moving on to our next vote here. We have everyone's favorite monkey versus everyone's favorite cricket. That's right. We're doing a vote between Abu. Abu is the sidekick to Aladdin in the 1992 film Aladdin. In the film, Abu is not just an monkey. He also plays the role of a camel for like a split second. He plays the role of a car for a split second. He plays the role of several other different vehicles for a split second. And then he also plays the role for an elephant for probably about 30 to 40% of the film. Any Brother Bear characters left? Oh wait, you guys killed Coda last week. Don't put that blame on me. Abu is going to be going up against everyone's favorite cricket, Jiminy Cricket. It's not over here. It's over there. Jiminy Cricket originally debuted in the 1940 classic film Pinocchio as the conscience of, you guessed it, Pinocchio. After that, he made his appearances in Fun and Fancy Free, along with several different short cartoons throughout the years. He is most famous probably for not just being a cricket, but also for being the person who sings the song, When You Wish Upon a Star. You guys have about 30 seconds to a minute to throw your votes in for who you would like to see move to the next round. Would it be Abu or Jiminy Cricket? Throw your votes in right now. Oh, yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay, we have the votes coming in. I'm trying to get the other thing here set up. Okay, we have Matt, are you going for Abu or Jiminy Cricket? You got both of them on there. Let me know in the comments. We have Abu, 3-0 vote for Abu. I think, is that a cricket? That's a grasshopper, but we'll give it to you. Jiminy Cricket, 3-1 vote. 4-1 vote for Abu. 5-1 vote. 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6. Jiminy Cricket just came out of nowhere and took the lead. You guys have about 10 seconds left to vote here. But Jiminy Cricket, despite being down by 5 votes, is now in first place by 1 vote with a few seconds left here on the clock. You guys have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jiminy Cricket. Let's, you know what? We are gonna recount this one because this was too close. This one is too close. Okay, so we have 1 for Abu, 2 for Abu, 3 for Abu, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6, 6-7. Jiminy Cricket pulls off the victory in the very last second. That a boy, Jiminy Cricket. Side note: if it did come down to a tiebreaker, I would have voted for Jiminy Cricket. So, anyone out there who might be upset, you still would have lost. Also, when I did my Jiminy Cricket. Okay, when I did my college program, one of my roommates and I, he worked in Fantasyland, I worked in Fantasyland, and we would be able to watch Wishes every night because we were right there in Fantasyland. And Wishes always started off with, "Hiya, folks, it's me, Jiminy Cricket." And we didn't realize until a few months in, he thought his name was Jimmy the Cricket. Like we were like redoing we're in the apartment, like redoing Wishes on what it looks like and where the fireworks are and stuff. And he was like, "Hi guys, I'm Jimmy the Cricket." And we're like, "What are you talking about? We're used to you killing off characters. Why do you guys keep on hating on me like this?" Okay, let's move on to our next round here. Our next one, I'm actually still surprised that both of these characters are the 2 characters that you guys have moved on. Beating out Timon last time. Wait, who did they beat the first time? They first beat out Ray the Firefly, and then they beat out Timon. And moving into this round is a chicken that doesn't say a single word for the entire film. In fact, it's probably one of the stupidest birds ever. However, I can't help but love this bird. It is one of the best Disney characters of all time. I just absolutely love this character. Hey, hey. That's right. We're talking about Hey, Hey from Moana. Moana, make way, make way. Hey, hey is the bird or the chicken that sticks around with Moana from start to end of the film. He is not the brightest one of all. However, he is a lovable character that you can't, I mean, you just have to love Ray or Hey, hey. I saw the thing. You just absolutely have to love Hey, hey. However, going up against Hey, hey is a character that I am shocked is still in this competition. Not because I don't like this character. I personally love this character, but I didn't realize how many other people love this character as well. In the first round, this character beat out Panchito. In the last round, he beat out the White Rabbit. And this time around, he might beat out Hey, hey. We'll find out because the next character is the Master of Deduction. That's right. We're talking about Basil of Baker Street from the film The Great Mouse Detective. Basil of Baker Street lives in the same house as Sherlock Holmes, except for he's a mouse and he also solves crimes, and eventually he has to go save the Queen of England, but the mouse version. Basil of Baker Street helps Olivia Flabbergastion try to help find her father along the way while also battling his arch nemesis, Ratigan. Oh, Ratigan. Oh, Ratigan. So you guys have about 30 seconds to a minute here. Who would you like to move on to the next round? Would it be Hey Hey or Basil of Baker Street? I am surprised that both of these characters are still in this competition. I love both of them. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love both these characters, but I am surprised that you guys put both these characters in throughout the competition. Okay. We got Basil of Baker Street, Basil of Baker Street, Basil of Baker Street. Hey, hey. We have another Basil. We have a hey, 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 hey. Basil of Baker Street. Gotta say Basil. I do love hey, hey, but voting for Basil. I personally love both these characters. I know which one I would vote for between the two characters, but I do love both these characters a lot. And I think it is it's not a tougher vote because there's one that I clearly would vote for over the other one. But I am blown away that both these characters are still, I really legit, out of all the matchups that we could have tonight, I think this is the one that I'm most surprised by. You guys have about 10 seconds left to throw your votes into the comments below. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do a count here because I was not counting at all. 1 for Basil, 2 for Basil, 3 for Basil, 3-1. We have a 4-1 vote right now. 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 7-4. Basil of Baker Street is making his way into the next round. I personally would have voted for Basil of Baker Street as well. I personally love that movie. I think that's just one of the greatest Disney movies, and it just does not get enough love. Okay, moving on to our next round here. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, moving on to our next round is the Tale of a Bunny and a Horse. Tale of a Bunny and a Horse. So first off is the person who try everything or try anything. From the movie Zootopia, Judy Hopps is a bunny who just dreams of being a police officer. At some point in the town of Zootopia, she gets her wish, but of course becomes a meter maid. But then as she is there, she starts to see things unravel around Zootopia, and she has to go save the day along with a foe, Nick Wilde. I don't know. He's a fox. Do we really trust Fox? Anyways, Judy Hopps is our first person. Going up against her is a character who is a horse but acts like a dog. They don't speak at all, but they got a great personality. They appear in one movie, one short cartoon, and a television series. That's right, we were talking about Maximus from Tangled. Maximus is the Royal Guard's horse, and he is determined to catch Flynn Rider. Along the way, he befriends Rapunzel, and when he befriends Rapunzel, he has it so he helps her, along with Flynn Rider, achieve her dream of eventually seeing the glowing lanterns glow. In the end, he becomes the best man for the wedding of Rapunzel, along with Flynn Rider, or Eugene Fitzherbert. So you guys have about 30 seconds to a minute to throw into the comments below. Who would you like to see move on? Judy Hopps or Maximus? Ba-ba-da-bum. Okay, we got them coming through. Judy Hopps, Maximus. Wait, where'd that go? I'm trying to get the other stuff in here too for our rounds while you guys throw your votes in. Okay, you guys have about 15 seconds left. I like both these. I don't know which. Hopefully, this one doesn't come down to a tie because I honestly don't know which one I would end up putting in the tiebreaker. That's what. Okay. Basil of Baker Street. Okay. All right. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's count up the votes here. We have 1 for Judy Hopps, 1 for Maximus. We have 2 for Maximus. Maximus in the lead with a 2-1 vote. 3-1 vote with Maximus in the lead. 4-1, 5-1, 6-1. We have a 6-2 vote, 7-2 vote, 7-3 vote. Maximus is moving on to the next round. Holy cow. That one surprised me. I love both of them, but I was kind of thinking that Judy Hopps was going to take that one. Just because, Judy Hopps talks. So you kind of get to know her personality a little bit better. But Maximus is the one who's moving on. Okay, this is going to be our final round to get into the final 8, and then we're going to go through to try to get into the final 4, and then final 2, and then we're going to go and crown our winner. So this is our final one to get into the final 8 here. First off is one of my favorite characters of all time. Someone asked me today, is there a character that you would love to meet that you've never met before? And I said, yes. Bernard, who you guys killed off in the very first round, literally the very first round, along with Miss Bianca. I've got tons of Miss Bianca and Bernard stuff up there. I've always been a huge fan of the Rescuers. So Miss Bianca, who is part of the RESCUE, Rescue Aid Society, heads held high, touch the sky, you mean everything to me. In a jam. Anyways, Miss Bianca goes off to help rescue Penny, and then in the following film, she goes off to go rescue Cody, who lives down under, aka Australia. Going up against Miss Bianca is a person who believes in something so much, but no one else in the town believes him at all. That's right, we're talking about Chicken Little, who says, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, and he becomes a massive laughing stock around the entire town until eventually he realizes that, in fact, the sky is not falling, but he is actually being invaded by aliens, naturally. All right, so let's go through and throw in your votes for who would you like to see move on to the next round, Miss Bianca from the Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under, or Chicken Little from, you guessed it, Chicken Little. And we did have one move on last week, or last show. Okay, our votes are coming in here. We have Chicken Little, Bianca, Chicken Little, Bianca. It continues. Chicken Little, Bianca. Oh, Bianca, Chicken Little. Oh, we've got a close one here. Bianca, darling, Chicken Little. Holy cow. This is going to be a closer one than I thought. I honestly, I would vote for Miss Bianca, but I thought Chicken Little was going to run away with this one. But there is a chance. Chicken Little, you guys have about 10 seconds left to vote. If anyone out there is still contemplating on voting, I'm going to give you guys a few more seconds here to vote. I'm going to take a swig of water. By the way, I apologize again. If you guys are just joining us now, I got my booster shot yesterday, and I'm still kind of out of it. So I apologize if I'm like 100% right now. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tally up the votes here. Okay, we have 1 for Chicken Little, 1 for Bianca, 2 for Chicken Little, 2 for Bianca, 3 for Chicken Little, 3 for Bianca, 4-3 Bianca, 5-3 Bianca, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6, 6-7. Chicken Little barely pulls off the victory at the very last second. Holy cow. Okay. Let's there we go. Chicken Little. Oh wait. That brings us now to our final 8. Oh yeah. Oh wait. We have 8 remaining characters left for you guys to vote. So let's get this party started. We're going to start off with our very first matchup. I never thought that this was going to become a matchup, but we actually have a matchup of a character who is the main character in their film against one of their sidekicks. Let's find out who you love more. So, starting off with Pumba, we talked about Pumba earlier. You guys voted Pumba through on the first round. Last week, or last time we did one of these shows, you guys asked if we could do one round of the getting them into the top 8, and you guys voted through Simba. So Simba from The Lion King, he just can't wait to be king. Eventually, he kills his father, or so he thinks, runs off to find Timon and Pumbaa, and lives a Hakuna Matata lifestyle. After that, Nala comes find him, and he goes back to take his rightful place as king of the Pride Lands. Going up against Simba is his sidekick, who taught him that Hakuna Matata lifestyle. That is right, the one, the only Pumbaa. You guys have about 30 seconds to a minute to vote for which one you would like to see move into the final 4, Simba or Pumbaa. And Eric, I am just as shocked as you. I was hoping Miss Bianco was going to pull off that win there. We have a Simba vote. Simba vote. This is the greatest explanation ever. Pumbaa, gotta be Pumbaa. No one wants to be his friend when he farts. You gotta feel bad for that guy. So right now it's a 2-1 vote, 2-2, 3-2. Pumbaa's in the lead. 4-2, 5-2. Pumbaa. Okay, I'm losing track of it. So we'll just give you guys a few more seconds here to throw in your votes. I just assumed this was going to be a Simba runaway, but apparently it's not going to be a Simba runaway because you guys a lot of people are voting for Pumbaa. Maybe it's because Pumbaa knows what he wants in life. Like, Pumbaa just wants to eat bugs and fart. Like, that's just all he wants in life. And Simba, on the other hand, like, we see him throughout his whole life. Like, we see him literally, like, being showcased as the future king, and then nothing. All right, we're going to give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tally up the votes here. Okay, we got 1 for Simba, 2 for Simba, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4 with Pumbaa in the lead, 6-5, 7-5, 7-6, 8-6. Pumbaa has made it into the. Holy cow! I did not think Pumbaa was going to go into the final 4. Pumbaa's in our final 4 though. Okay. So Pumbaa has moved on to our final 4. Going against Pumbaa to get into the final 2 is one of the 2 following characters. It is the Battle of the Dogs. Who let the dogs out? Who? We have either Nana from Peter Pan, as we said earlier, and several times throughout this competition. Nana originally, she was in Peter Pan, and when she started off in Peter Pan, she was going to go off to Neverland. She was the maid of the Darling Children, but sadly, she never made her way to Neverland, but she did always live in our hearts forever. Going up against Nana is another dog, again, the father of eventually 99 puppies. Pongo from 101 Dalmatians is the hero, along with his wife Perdita and along with a lot of other characters, who goes off to save the puppies from Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil, you guys have a minute to throw in your votes. It's either Nana or Pongo. Go vote now. Go vote now. 'Cause life will always give you some chills. Look out for Cruella de Vil. At first you think Cruella is the devil, but after time has worn away the shock, you've come to realize you've seen her kind of eyes watching you from underneath the rock. Okay, I'm going to give you a few more seconds here. I'm not even counting the votes yet because I just see a bunch of votes coming in. So we're going to give you guys a few more seconds to throw your votes into the rink here. This is between Nana and Pongo. You are putting in who is going into the final 4 of the best Disney characters of all time, which is crazy. Who would have thought that you guys were the determining factor? But you guys are the determining factor until the last one comes down to a tiebreaker, and then I'm the person who has to do it. Actually, if you guys remember, last time we did, I'm just killing time right now for more people to vote. Again, your votes are between Pumba, or no, I'm sorry, or Pongo or Nana. Our last competition came down to a tiebreaker on the championship round, and we actually had to go to Instagram and do it as like that was the final tiebreaker. All right, let's go tally these votes up here. We've got 1 for Nana, 1 for Pongo, 2 for Nana, 3 for Nana, 4 for Nana, 5 for Nana, 5 to 2, 5 to 3, 6 to 3, 6 to 4, 7 to 4, 8 to 4, 8 to 5, and Eric's ears are bleeding from my singing. 8 to 5. Nana is the winner and moving. Nana was the winner, right? Oh man, I lost track because I read Eric's comment. Okay, wait. 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, so it's Nana. Nana is moving on to the final 4 here. Who would have thought? Okay, let's get our next competition in here. This is going to be also trying to determine who is going into the final round. Oh, this I think out of all the matchups tonight, this is the most difficult one for me. For you guys, it's probably a lot easier, but for me, this is going to be the most difficult matchup that we had tonight. Starting us off with When You Wish Upon a Star, makes no difference who you are. Jiminy Cricket, who is the sidekick of Pinocchio. He was the conscience of Pinocchio. Give a little whistle. Give a little whistle. Going up against Jiminy Cricket is Basil of Baker Street, who, of course, solves crimes along the way. You guys have about 30 seconds to 1 minute to throw your votes in. Who would you like to see go into the final 4, Jiminy Cricket or Basil of Baker Street? You guys have about 30 seconds to a minute to throw your votes in right now. Jiminy Cricket or Basil of Baker? This is a tough one. Because on one hand, I love Jiminy Cricket. I absolutely love Jiminy Cricket. However, I grew up watching The Great Mouse Detective, and I've always loved The Great Mouse Detective. I think Great Mouse Detective is one of the most underrated films of all time. I just think it's such a great film. But Jiminy Cricket is such a great character as well. He's such an iconic character. You guys have about 10 seconds left to throw your votes into the comments there. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go through and figure out the votes. Who did you guys decide? Jiminy Cricket or Basil Baker Street? Who is going into the final 4? We have Jiminy Cricket, Basil of Baker Street. Basil of Baker Street. Basil's winning 2 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 2 with Basil in the lead. 4 to 2, but actually no, it's a vote for Redigan. 4 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 4 with Basil of Baker Street in the lead. 5 to 5, and Jiminy Cricket pulls out the win at the very last second, going into our final competition here. Okay, that is going to bring us to our final matchup. To get into the final 4, we have currently 3 characters that are in our final 4: Pumba, Nana, and now Jiminy Cricket. Who would you like to have be the last character to represent in the final 4? Starting us off is a character who, like we talked about earlier, he is a horse but acts like a dog and also is the best man for Rapunzel, along with Eugene Fitzherbert at their wedding. That's right, the one, the only Maximus from the film Tangled. Going up against Maximus is the one and only Chicken Little, who believed that the sky is falling, only to discover that it was actually an alien invasion instead. You guys have about 30 seconds to 1 minute to throw your votes into the comments below. Who would you like to see move on into the final 4, Maximus or Chicken Little? Throw your votes in starting right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is... All right, we have Chicken Little, Maximus. We are currently tied. Wait. All right, Chicken Little, Maximus. Oh my gosh, Maximus is coming up. He's got a fan base. Is Maximus going to go all the way here? I got a feeling that he might. Jiminy Cricket? Is that what you meant? JD? Chicken Little, Chicken Little, Chicken Little. Holy cow. Okay, what? Okay, you guys have about 10 seconds left to throw your votes into the comments below. I have no idea who's moving on here. I have no idea. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's count them up here. I'm also going to be, because I feel like some people might have voted twice on that one. Because I see... Oh wait, Joanne, I got 2 votes for you. I got one for Chicken Little, one for Maximus. Oh wait, no, that was Cricket. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, we got 1 for Jiminy Cricket, 1 for Chicken Little, 2 for Chicken Little. Wait, no, not Jiminy Cricket. Okay, I'm tired. Chicken Little, Maximus. That's 2-2, 3-2, Maximus, 4-2, Maximus, 5-2, Maximus, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3, 7-4, 7-5. Matt, I think you have 2 votes in here too. Don't you, or no? No. 7-6. Maximus barely wins. Maximus is going on to the final 4 here. Holy cow. Let's get right into this. This is to get in to the championship round. Only one of these 2 characters has the opportunity to win the entire tournament. We're not going to go through a huge, massive recap on this round, so let's just do it. Pumba or Nana, you guys have about 30 seconds to throw your votes into the comments below. Who would you like to see move on to the championship round? Pumba, when I was a young warthog, or Nana, arf, 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 arf. Who would you like to see move on to our championship round? You guys have about 30 seconds. Throw your votes into the comments below. Tons of votes coming in right now. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a close one. JD is from Scrubs. I've watched some Scrubs, but I never really watched it religiously. Okay, we're going to give you guys about 10 more seconds to throw your votes in here. I'm going to take another swig of water. That booster shot, that killed me. That was... I'm feeling okay, but I also feel like I don't have a ton of energy compared to what I usually do. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do this. 1 for Pumba, 1 for Nana, 2 to 1. A 2-2 vote, 3-2 with Pumba in the lead, 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 5-5, 6-5, 6-6, 7-6. Wait, is that all of them? Wait a minute. Did Nana just walk into the final and I didn't even realize it? Let's go back through and oh wait. We have 1 for Pumba, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2 Pumba, 4-2 Pumba, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 5-5, 6-5, 6-6, 7-6. Nana has made it in to our final round. DJ votes for Pumba too. Nana's moving on. I'm sorry, DJ. The votes were in. Okay. That brings us to our final characters to get in. Again, we're not going to do a recap on this one. We either are voting for Jiminy Cricket or Maximus. You guys have about 30 seconds to 1 minute to throw your votes in below. Who would you like to see move on to the next and final round? Jiminy Cricket, When You Wish Upon a Star, or Maximus? Throw your votes into the comments below. Ooh, I feel like Jiminy Cricket's going to win this. At least win this round. I feel like Jiminy Cricket has a chance of winning the whole thing. This is our bracket for who is the best Disney animal of all time. We have gone through, starting off with 64. We currently only have 3 left. You guys are determining right now who the last 2 are going to be. We already know who one of them is. One of them is Nana. Who's going to be the last one to join Nana into that final 2? I am on pins and needles, people. I have no idea who it's going to be. I can tell you one thing, though. The character that I thought was going to win the whole thing is out of the competition. You guys just knocked them out, actually, not that long ago. I thought Simba was going to win the whole thing. That was my prediction on day 1, but I was wrong. Okay, let's go here. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's count them. 1 for Maximus, 1 for Jiminy, 2 for Maximus, 3 for Maximus. We have a 3-1 vote right now, 4-1 vote. 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5. Jiminy Cricket is now in the lead. We have a 5-5 vote, 6-5 with Maximus in the lead, 6-6. We are at a tie going into the final thing. So as stated before and several times throughout the years, when there is a tiebreaker, I am the tiebreaker when it comes down to the 2. Now, in this instance, I do love both of these characters so much. However, Maximus is an amazing horse, a great sidekick. I love him from start to end, but I don't love him as much as Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket is going to be going on to our final round of this competition. Jiminy Cricket, people. And now to all the people in the comments saying you killed Maximus, because that's what happens every time I'm the tiebreaker. You killed him. How dare you? You killed him. And it's already started. How could you? Okay. This brings us to our final round of the entire competition. Before we go into this, First Brother Bear now tangled. I'm just gonna make Maximus clip. Okay. Before we go into our final round here, let's find out where our characters came from to get to this point. Starting off in 1953, we do have the lovable. Where are you? There you are. The one and only Nana. Nana started us off in our competition in our very first round, going up against Middens from the movie Bolt. Nana won with complete ease, and then she went on to take on a fox. The fox, of course, would be Todd from The Fox and the Hound. Nana, once again, completely rolled over the competition until she came up against Sebastian tonight, where all of you guys went through and voted Nana was far superior than Sebastian. Eventually, Nana would go on and go against Pongo and beat Pongo out, and then beat Pumba to eventually make it into the final round. Going up against Nana is the one, the only Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket, where it's his thing right here, we want to go through his whole storyline here. Jiminy Cricket started off by going up against a raccoon, aka Miko from Pocahontas. He then went off against the other member of the Fox and the Hound, Copper, where he won with complete ease. Jiminy Cricket then went against Abu, who you guys beat earlier tonight, and then after Jiminy Cricket beat him, who did he go up against? He went up against Basil of Baker Street, and then I personally killed off Maximus for Jiminy Cricket to get into the final round. This brings us to our final round of the entire competition. This is you guys determining who is the best Disney animal of all time. Your votes have gotten us to this point. Now it's your votes that are going to help conclude this competition. Who is going to win it all? You guys have about 30 seconds to 1 minute to vote for either Nana or Jiminy Cricket. Throw your votes into the comments right now. You know what I also really like about doing this this thing where we're broadcasting between both YouTube and Facebook is if you're on Facebook, you don't see the YouTube votes until I post them, and if you're on YouTube, you don't see the Facebook posts. So it's more. I feel like it's more dramatic for you guys because right now we've got people who are voting for both in both competitions. Who's it gonna be? This is a nail biter. I'm not gonna lie. This is it all comes down to this. It all comes down to this vote right now. You guys have about 10 seconds left to throw your votes in for either Jiminy Cricket or Nana. Who is the best Disney character that is an animal of all time? We started off with 64. We are down to the final two. You guys are the determining factor. It's coming down to this. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Votes are in. Let's do this thing. Oh, yeah, 1 for Jiminy, 2 for Jiminy, 3 for Jiminy, 3 to 1, 3 to 2, 4 to 2, 4 to 3, 5 to 3, 6 to 3, 7 to 3, 7 to 4, 8 to 4, 8 to 4. Jiminy Cricket, according to you guys, is the greatest Disney character of all time. Ironically, that was actually my picture on Instagram with today was actually of Jiminy Cricket. So that concludes our competition for this round of bracketology. We started off with 64 characters. As the 64 characters started to dwindle, we eventually ended up with Jiminy Cricket being the ultimate Disney animal of all time. Yay! I want a refund. Other people are excited. I think us Coda and Maximus lovers are voting opposite of you. I love Maximus and I love Coda. But let me remind you, you guys were the ones who killed off Coda in this competition. Actually, you guys killed him off pretty early on, too. Because when I saw Coda, like when I put Coda in the competition for this one, I was like, there's no way you guys are going to let Coda not win this whole competition. I thought Coda was going to go really far. Where did he even go? I'm going back through all the old votes. Where is he? Coda. You had Coda. Coda lost in the second round. He beat Maggie from Home on the Range, and then in the second round, he lost to Sebastian. Okay, so that is going to conclude tonight's episode. As always, tonight's show is sponsored by It's All About the Mouse Travel. Make sure you stop by it'sallaboutthemousetravel.com for all of your Disney travel needs. All of their services are absolutely, positively, 100% free. So make sure you book with them for your next Disney vacation. I'd like to thank everyone out there for joining us once again this week. Please keep on spreading the word about the Wednesday show and from Screen and Theme, and to invite anyone and everyone to join the group on Facebook. Or if you've not had anyone subscribe yet, make sure you send people over to subscribe over on YouTube. We are trying to hit that goal of 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but more importantly, we're also trying to hit 1,400 by the end of the month. So keep on sending your friends over and go give each video a like and comment when they pop up. If you have not ordered your copy of A Closer Look Yet, or A Closer Look Yet, or A Closer Look Yet, make sure you go visit the Shop Now button to order your books right now. Of course, as always, thank you everyone for joining us once again this week. I hope all of you guys are having an amazing night. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember that anything can happen if you let it. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Are they gone? Are they gone? Oh, good. My cheeks are just killing me. I just can't stand this kind of pressure. Jiminy Jill